Hello everybody, how you guys doing today? This is Smart Alozie, your CEO and founder, E-Business Network International, and of course, Konektor hybrid social media application. I'd like to start this video by first apologizing to you, our dear EBM members around the world. Okay, I apologize for not having given you an update in a long time. Well, I like to think one of the reasons to that is the fact that in time past I came up with updates and we miscalculated our timing. A couple of times we gave time based on our milestones on our technological development. For example, I might have said something like we're going to go live or we're going to be launching in XYZ time, and eventually we end up not doing that. And so I thought to myself, don't give any more updates so that I don't end up giving information with regards to time. You see what I mean? That we may not keep. And so I thought we're going to just go ahead and keep working and keep developing and keep doing what we're doing. And when we are ready, then I will come with an update. So please, once again, everybody, accept my apology. You that is watching this video right now, it's not just for you, it's for everybody around the world on EBN. Currently, we've got over 9,500 people already signed up on the EBN program in 65 countries. So I'm apologizing to every one of you for the delays in the update. But then let's take it further from here. I don't want to keep dwelling on the past. Well, let me begin by letting you know a few things. Now, one is the fact that EBN, E-Business Network International, EBN, is a global network marketing organization. It's a project on its own. And then right here, we've got Konektor. Konektor also is a company on its own, a social media platform, a global social media platform, right? Then finally, a merger of EBN and Konektor in becoming, we had to design a strategy to use Konektor as a product to drive the EBN network. So here, the product, the technology that we've been working on is not just about the Konektor, the EBN technology as well. And then synchronizing these two, integrating both of them, developing several APIs required to synchronize EBN in Konektor. It's a lot of work. But you see, thank God we have pulled through. Thank God we've surmounted all the challenges we had faced. A lot of experimental works, back and forth, trial and errors. But I'm grateful to God for your patience these couple of years. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you today we will be launching Konektor in a grand style this very same year. This is a recording. Keep this recording for yourself. This very same year, 2025, Konektor is going to go live and become a huge global phenomenon. That's a fact. And not just Konektor, EBN. So, you also know, number two thing I want to bring to your mind is the fact that now, let's talk about Konektor, right? Konektor is a hybrid application. In other words, it's an all-in-one social media platform, right? As of last year, 2024, I like to believe a lot of you watching me right now, you already tested Konektor application. Some features, some functionalities we had finished as of last year, 2024. So what's that? Last year, 2024, we already finished the communication aspect of the Konektor application. What does that mean? It means we had already finished and tested the video calls. So what's my point? The video calls are already working. The audio calls are already working. The conference calls, the group conference calls is already working. And the chatting or the chat is already working, the messaging. So we tested that last year. We had an app on Google Play Store before we took it off. Now, but because Konektor is an all-in-one application, we wanted to have all these features functional at the same time while we launch. especially because it's a technology that we're using to drive a global network marketing project, right? So we have that finished as the last year, and then the same last year, 2024, we had the short video aspect of Konektor working. Pretty similar to what you do on TikTok or maybe Instagram Reels or Facebook Reels or maybe YouTube Shorts. That technology we also finished, and we tested with thousands of people last year in probably 23 countries tested that. People uploaded their content, watch other people's content. Excellent. The random calls also were finished as the last year. We also tested it. So what was left? We had proposed from the beginning something we refer to as a 3D virtual mall. So basically, we didn't get that wrapped up last year. We kept on working. We had projected based on the milestones that we had that it was going to be ready next year, which is this year, February. But today that I'm doing this video recording, ladies and gentlemen, this is already the end of April. April is already here, ending. We're going into May in a day from now or 2 days from now, and so we're like 2 months behind. But I thought to come let you know we had delays, okay? But the good news is right now we have all just finished the 3D virtual mall of the Konektor social media platform. It's already working. So what else are we doing now? What's holding us back right now? Well, we are currently in the perfection stages of our admin management panel, the admin console. This is the back end that manages the entire social media platform of Konektor. EPN is already completed. I would like to say at 95% completed. So Konektor, the back end has a lot more features, a lot of work that manages the behaviors, the content that people post on the front end. We are in perfection stages on this aspect right now, okay? And also a few APIs that we're also creating. Don't forget, we had to also create a global monoline compensation plan that will reward everyone around the world on the Konektor application, which means even without being an EBN member, as a free user in Konektor, you will be able to make money. There are 5 ways that we've lined up that you can take advantage of Konektor to make money around the world. As a content creator, you know, as an influencer, as a celebrity, as a VIP, you will be able to make thousands of US dollars, if not millions of dollars, daily, weekly, monthly, taking advantage of Konektor social media application in such a way that has never been done by any existing social media platform. Not YouTube, not Instagram, not TikTok, not Facebook. We've got something solid. So people, we had to go through building that aspect of affiliate compensation plan, integrating that into the Konektor platform. These things takes time. These are what we've been doing on this while. It's raining. I mean, it's windy. But listen, people, if you can still hear me, I think we can pause at this point, right? Hello, guys. Please welcome back. You see, I was doing the recording while I sat outside. It started raining, it became windy, I got back into the room. So I'm doing the continuation from here. So guys, like I already mentioned a minute ago or a little while ago, at the moment, the Konektor application is ready. We've developed several features and functionalities, as I already mentioned, and already tested. We are finalizing a little stuff within the Konektor back office. We hope to tidy this up as soon as possible, you know. But you see, guys, one of the challenges, as a matter of fact, the major challenge we've had, one of the reasons we've had to take a few years, or a couple of years rather, to get to where we are right now, has been funding. Yes, funding, money. We had limited financial resources, limited investment, limited inflows and incomes, and so we've been growing a little snailily. You see, a technology where we should, for example, I put it this way, where we should probably have 20 people in a certain department working on a certain aspect of the technology, we're probably managing 6 people. Where we ought to have 10 people in a different section working, we're probably having 4 people. So we had to cut down on the hands working technology team, and this has been some of the biggest challenges we've had. And we haven't had consistent flows of the funds. You see what I mean? So sometimes 2, 3, 4 months, we're not doing much because we don't have funds. Until we get funds, we continue again. This is what we've been doing. It's been a tough call. And you would agree with me, any of you who understand the kind of technology that we've already proposed, that we've already developed, you would actually be proud of what we've done already. With mega, almost zero funds, or zero funds, basically. So that's what it is. And again, for me, I have not promoted any program since 2019. The last time that I tried to get involved in any network marketing program or market or promote it was in 2019 in Johannesburg, South Africa. That company had an issue and I stopped. And that's why I said, you know what, I'm just going to go back to my EBN idea, work on it, and we came up with the idea of Konektor. So basically my point is, personally, I have not really been generating funds from external programs or businesses or sources. It's been tough. And the reason I didn't want to get involved in anything was I figured I needed 100% attention. I had to participate. I needed to be part of every segment, every aspect of the development of Konektor, and of course EBN as well. From designing, back-end, front-end, to all the codings, to everything, to the sketching, I had to do all majority of them. And I also had to supervise the different engineers doing different aspects of the work. So because of these, I could not promote nothing. I could not make money. I could not bring in any income, any inflows personally. So you see, all I've done is focusing on EBN and Konektor. But listen, people, I've got a different information or news for you right now. About 2 weeks ago, a friend of mine from the United States, he's actually in Florida, called me up on the phone. He said, Smart, listen, I'm sending you a 6-minute video. I want you to watch this video and then let's talk. So I watched this video. By the way, it's a company called Go E1U Live, an artificial intelligence AI business automation tool-driven network marketing program that just got started off about 2.5 months ago, approximately 3 months ago. Officially launched on the 3rd of March. I watched this video. I saw testimonials of men and women across the United States, people who make over $10,000 in 5 days, 25,000 US dollars in the first 1 week. A lot of people doing 19,000, 850 US dollars in their first week. And I thought, you know what? Maybe it's time that I got involved in something and also generates money that I can use as we perfect the admin program and also prepare for the official launch of EBN and Konektor. So guess what, people? I jumped into this project with 25 US dollars. I got in on the lowest pack because I wanted to see what I could achieve with the $25 package, because they have about 6 different packages. $25, $100, $500, $1,000, and $4,000, and then 8,000 US dollars. 6 different packages. But you see, I got in with the 25 USD in less than a day and a half, less than 2 days. I made my first 175 US dollars. So I thought this is gonna work. So I had to take time, another almost 1.5 to 2 weeks, creating a 1-pager website. You can see that right now. I'm showing that here. So go check it out, everybody. www.smartalozie.net/go. Watch the videos that I've uploaded here. Get to understand the business plan. So what's my point? I know it's pretty awkward right now. It sounds a little funny, maybe a little crazy, I would like to say, to hear a CEO of an about to be launched global network marketing program, EBN, and of course Konektor, talking about another project that I just started off a while ago called Go E1U Live. But it's pretty simple. I figured that in 3 months, I could make a minimum of 300,000 US dollars, maybe $500,000 from this project. Once I get to work the same way that I've always worked, the same way that I've always promoted anything. And by the way, I also realized the compensation plan they have was the same kind of compensation plan that I made my first 1 million US dollars from within 5 months of network marketing in 2006. Almost 20 years now when I did my first 1 million US dollars. So, ladies and gentlemen, dear EBN members, like I said, I know it's a little funny, but I'm not ashamed and I'm not afraid as well. It sounds really funny, but I'm trying to say to you guys, take a look at this stuff. I figured that I could use the Go E1U Live program to build the momentum required to be transferred into EBN. That's already what I'm doing. I'm in Lagos, Nigeria right now, and I've already begun daily presentations and seminars on the Go E1U Live 10. So my point again is, when you hear, when you see that I'm promoting something, please don't judge me and don't criticize. It does not mean that I've abandoned EBN or Konektor. No, no, no. EBN and Konektor is going live this same year, few months from now, with a global event. And I know we will achieve an event, a business event that's never been held in an African soil before. Maybe there's been entertainment, musical concerts and shows, but not a network marketing business event. Not any type of business event would have happened, at least in Nigeria or anywhere elsewhere on the continent, as what we're going to be experiencing with the EBN and Konektor official launch event this year, 2025. But before then, let's go make some money. Let's go do something else while we're waiting for EBN and Konektor to wrap up. Okay? These are the updates that I brought to you today. Thank you so much, everybody. You need to reach me. You have my WhatsApp number. Chat with me. Let's private chat. You want to know more about the Go E1U Live? In fact, go to this website, smartalozie.net/go. Watch the video testimonials. And I've also plugged another compensation plan that shows a video that explains the project in detail, the compensation plan, how you can make money in this thing. You know, thank you so much, everybody. I look forward to seeing you pretty soon when we resume with the EBN Konektor's daily Zoom meetings. You know, catch ya.